Welcome to the channel. In this video we're going to continue taking a look at the cartographic expedition for No Man's Sky. Expedition was released in September 2021 if you're watching this in the future, and I just want to start by giving you an update of where we are. I'm just going to ignore that for the moment, and you can see we've completed phase 1 and we've also completed phase 2 now, and we've collected that reward. Phase 3, we've just got to extract another 500 minerals. Off camera, I went over and collected some. And that's going to be our first task of this video, because there should be another 500 minerals waiting for collection. So that will complete this phase here, phase 2 or phase 3. Actually, this is phase 3. Now, phase 4 involves finding a planetary outpost, which I'm assuming is a trading station. So what we're going to be doing in this part is moving towards using the ship more, because in the last part I managed to grind through and get this cross-country mission by wandering around with the Minotaur, and then of course we got quite a lot to do in this final phase 5. And what you'll see here is I've actually got the liftoff accomplishment purely by accident. What I actually intended to do was go up and see if I could find a planetary outpost, and for some reason, because I've got an exotic ship, I managed to go so high that the game thought I'd actually left the planet. So what we're going to do is just claim this reward. We've got 5 storage augmentations. I think these relate to the ship, so we should be able to expand our starship here. Now the first thing I want to do is we're going to go here, and we're going to go to my bases. We're going to go to this one, and we're just going to warp there. And here we are on the base, and if we go over here, these should be completely full of nice ammonia. We can pull that out, and I'll just pull this out, because of course they're offline predominantly because they're out of supplies. And we've now got industrialists, and it says supplementary oxygen enabled. And of course, because it's night, there's no power in my teleporter. So what we're going to have to do is just make our way towards the coast here. Oops. Yes, thank you, game. I'm getting a little bit fed up with your toxic rainstorms. Anyway, we're just going to get to the shore. Let's just get here. First thing we'll do is summon in the ship. It might take cannot land here. Can land over there though. And what we'll do is we will collect the reward for this. This is optical drill plans. Well, unfortunately, I've already installed my optical drill. Yeah, so we've got plans for something that I've already got, as far as I know. I think I've got the optical drill, haven't I? No. Okay, what does the optical drill do then? This gives us plus 50% resources mined. Wow. That could be useful. I don't think we've actually got the plans for the solar mirror. So, well, it's a nice little bit of tech, but... And of course what we can do is just drop out and actually take the save now. Oh, I think I just landed inside that creature. And of course what we should be able to do now, we've now got this, so we can got the bio-lantern plans. I've got absolutely no idea what the bio-lantern is. So we've now completed phase 3. So that's what we got here. But a blueprint recorded to catalogue. Now, what I'd like, so we've now completed phases 1, 2, and 3. We need to find the planetary outpost, but I think probably the easiest way to do that is we're going to take off. And it says out left shift. So what we got to do is fly across the surface. Why does this keep... I can't... This is annoying me. Let's just go to log, and we'll just unpin this formula. The game keeps telling me things I don't want to know. What I want to do is this. Right, let's see. And in maneuvers. So it looks very much like we've got to fly really low. Something I actually enjoy doing, but this used to be one of my favourite pastimes in the past. And then they took some of the fun away with it. So what we should be able to do, there we are. Acrobat. So literally you just got to fly close to the surface for... We've now got that mission there. We've got Supreme... Got some red gold Atlas fireworks and Supreme Pulse engine upgrade. I'm not sure if that will actually work. That actually work on this ship? Because I don't think this actually has got a... Oops, no. Oh, we're gonna have to... I topped up on fuel here. Pulse engine module. I don't think that actually... So what we're going to do now is just get up into space and see if we can find a space station. I think that would be the next thing on the agenda. I'm assuming that this system does actually have a space station in it. It'd be a little bit embarrassing if it doesn't. Wow. What type of weapons have we got on this thing? Oh, we got an infra knife accelerator. Right, let's head for the space station. Because what we got to find is an abandoned building to find the larval core mod things to actually put our warp drive. So here we are. We're just going to enter the space station. Got a little bit of a spin round there. Yeah, welcome aboard, visited space station. And so we've now got visited space station. We got multi-tool expansion slot ×3. We can go and do that. What we can also do is add this storage augmentation to the ship. So just get round to here. We should be able to, yeah, thank you game. Upgrade Starship. Apply augmentation. Just 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've now upgraded the ship. And if we come over to here, what we should be able to do is upgrade our install multi-store. So to add a third one, we're going to need another multi-tool. Wow. Okay. We got here E-class. Wow. Nice. Oh my god, at the moment. C-class. It's going to do the job, so... Of course, the other thing we can do is get the suit upgrade. I actually like the technology slot, to be honest. We've now got this here. So we've now got tritium, which we don't really need. Oh, yes, we do. We can use the tritium to upgrade the waveform engine. So we've now got that there. Let's just have a look at my exosuit. Is there anything I can move up to there? We got this multi-tool extension. Put the personal refiner up there. Could do is just move you up to there, because you're, and then we could Not sure this is going to improve things that much, but we can put you in there. Yeah, so you're kind of connecting everything up here to give us a bit more protection from there. Right, what do we want to do now? We need to get to the first rendezvous point. I've got absolutely no idea where the first rendezvous point is. See if we can get tag for that. I'm assuming that the first rendezvous point is actually going to be, there it is there. So we're going to go for the first rendezvous point, because this is on a totally different planet. In fact, it's right over there. Moon of Unknown. Okay, this is actually a parched moon, so at least we can get away from all those horrible storms and stuff. Well, we'll follow the game. It says land to finish there. I'm guessing that the rendezvous point is actually over there, but we'll land and walk to it because we might actually see something of interest. Greater Put Sky. And I'm assuming that the rendezvous point is over there. I would guess that this is it. Oops, that's my mining beam out of resources. Okay, it's not anymore. Of course, we're just kill this guy for the oxygen. And I'm pretty sure that is. We're just going to go over here. Wow, okay. Guess we got no thermal protection now. I'm sure I had something that is it. Yeah, it's actually on the starship, so the starship's out of range. Well, we still got plenty of ion batteries, so we're just going to get here. On principle, we're just going to kill them here. And I suppose we've got to go up the steps, I suppose. Oops, wait. Go up the steps and assume it is up the steps. Not, we can just jump off the top and jump back down again. There we are. We've now reached the first rendezvous point. That now completes this mission. We'll collect this. So we got 5 million units, 512 nanites. That just now leaves with trying to find this planetary outpost, and we got to repair the frameshift, which means we need an abandoned building. Then we got to walk to a new system and the second rendezvous point. I think what we will do is come here, inhabited outpost, secure site of interest. I think we're gonna okay, it says I can't use it inside. Yeah, we just get away from the building. I think we'll just summon the ship in. No, I could just summon the ship in like this. Yeah, thank you, game. Is there anything around here that's remotely looks like a building? There's an unknown building that way, 437. We'll just jump in the ship and fly there. We're just going to use the ship. This isn't going to help us at all. We'll go and take a look inside, or take a look at it. It's a reinforced door. To be honest, I don't really want to mess about with that. If we can scan for There's a minor settlement over there. I'm not sure if a minor settlement counts as what we're looking for, but we'll go and check it out. Yes, thank you, game. Just gonna jump in the ship. How far away are you? You're not that far away anyway, so. And the advantage of coming out here, we landing here, is we go to the is it multi-tool? What was it? Let me just check. Solar mirror. I think if we go in here, talk to the guy at the back. Well, often what you can do here is actually get solar mirrors, purchase blueprints. Oh, ship-mounted teleporter device, that would be quite useful, but we could get some thermic layer against cold, but we feel the need for that. But what we might be able to do is get some purchase components and get 3 of those. And what else do we want for the install? We need 3 quantum computers as well. We can purchase that. Get there. That way we can only get 2. We'd have to make another one, but that's okay. What we can do is just to get everything underway. I'll just put that there. And we just need 1 more quantum computer. And to do that, we need to make antimatter. That gives us the 50% boost to resources. And resources over here. We need to find a trading station. Grab this. And grab all that. The other possibility is if we actually do the scan from space, and that might help. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try doing the scan from space and see if that will give us a trading station. So we're up in space. I mean, we got the stuff here. Ancient ruins start any. It's an ancient artifact site. That's a geographic data. Right, we'll give this 1 more go. There we are. Trading pace detected. Where are you? Probably out on another planet. So you're over there. So we're just coming down on a trading post. And hopefully this will count as what we're actually looking for. Come on, game. I'm just going to grab this, grab that, grab that. Get that for the health kit as well. Come on, game. Well, so obviously we got to walk into it to get the mission. Of course, we got some more stuff out here to pick up and bind. So we got this to do. Oh, Scott, give it to me. Just gonna grab that. Get relic. Goes up, pick that up, and just take a look at this now. So we've now got the Spaceport Alpha visited. We've got alloy crafting. Well, look at that. See, if we'd actually found the trading station on the starter planet, we'd have got the formula to be able to do the Herox directly. I think just to show you that, to make the Herox in your actual inventory, it's only 50 ammonia, 50 ionized cobalt. You've only got to use the 3-part formula if you actually use the refiner. So we can actually ironically make a. So if we'd been lucky enough to find a trading station, we'd have been okay. And we can now collect this reward. So we got saucer fungus plans, cave creeper plans, and a whole load of other creature plants here. So we've now completed phase 4. So the next thing we need to find is an abandoned building. We got a whole load of blueprints. Not sure if those are permanent or temporary. I'm not sure if we can scan from here. Give me an abandoned building, please, game. Manufacturing facility. So it looks like we're going to have to do this the hard way. So we're just going to jump in the ship. Let's top up my... Because what we need is the larval cores, and the easiest way to get the larval cores is by killing a few horrors in an abandoned building. But we need a target so that we don't get lost. We've got a manufacturing facility there, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to fly across and see if we can find an abandoned building. Okay guys, we found another large depot. What I'm going to do is just going to put down here. I'm just going to jump out. I'm just going to walk into here if I can find the way across. Across to here. Just going to talk to some of these guys and see what we can find. Blueprints, components. This guy's just selling the standard components, drop pod coordinates. Not going to help me. Yeah, I'll just talk here to this guy. Well, technology symbol. Welcome visitor entity. Print chart. Triangulation complete. We've got a planetary chart 1. So what we should be able to do now is if we come here and here, we zap this. So we're can't do that just at the moment. What I can do is just upload some stuff here. My inventory's a bit logged. I think we can sell the Gravitino balls now and the fungal mold. Got some Gek relics we can sell as well. I think that's about it. Talk to our friend here. Merchants Guild, trading, however, leave. Okay. He won't give us any missions. What we're going to have to do is get back to the ship. Just hop across to here. We'll get away from here and we'll just try a planetary chart. Let's see if that will help us. Just a quick scan round. Let's see what we can find. Resource depot there. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm still searching for the abandoned building, but what I've actually done is changed my strategy a little bit. I've gone to third person so that I've got a wider angle of view to see buildings on the ground. So what I'm going to do is just carry on looking, and I'll be back when I actually finally find a abandoned building. Right, guys, the search is over. We have found an abandoned building, and it's taken me about 25 minutes of game time searching for this abandoned building, and in the process I think I found example of all the other buildings. I found a trading station, I found a miners settlement, I found a drop pod, you name it, I found it. What we're going to do is just do the usual technique. We're just going to drill underneath. Don't think we're going to need that many, so we're just going to go underneath like this. This is the easiest way to do this, so that you can avoid the what we call it, guys. Just trying to create a little bit of depression there so they can drop down into there. I'm just gonna and there's the lava core. It's me. Of course we can. Oh, that's. Oh, maybe just. Sneaked in, did you? We got enough to fix the ship yet? Yeah. Out of range. We got enough to fix the ship now. Actually dropping in, which is a little bit unusual. They used to never drop in. It looks like they've made a change that allows them to drop into the hole now. To make clearing out abandoned buildings a lot more fun going forward. But there's someone behind me there. Okay. There he is. He dropped in again. I think the problem is I dug a little bit of too much underneath here with this drop in area. So what they're doing is they're walking across there and dropping down into the hole. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just stand here and wait for them to calm down. In fact, we can. Yeah, it's this storm subsiding just then, so we'll just put some bit of oxygen in there. Once you get the message, it says storm subsiding. We can go and jump into the ship. We've got our larval cores. That means we should be able to repair that. The ionized cobalt. And what do we need for fuel? We need to make warp fuel. Okay. Hope someone's going to give me a warp fuel formula. Craft a warp cell. Okay, we got the formula for a warp cell. Yes, we have. We need antimatter housing and all that. But first things first, we'll just come in here. Collect the reward. Got a station override. Now, I have heard that there's been problems with the station overrides, so we're certainly not going to check that. Dismantle that thing. I think it's just clogging up the inventory. We don't seem to have a station override. What we need to do now is we've got to make a cup. Only make one. In truth, probably we only need one. Make some warp fuel. Put that into there. Okay, it's only going to give us enough for one jump. We're probably going to need to stock up on what we need for antimatter. Chromic metal. I think I've got some out of copper again. Okay, let me just put that in the exosuit. Right, let's just see if we can do this quickly. If not, we're gonna have to go and find a trading station and see if we can buy some chromatic metal. What I'm after is the second rendezvous. I'm assuming it's going to be on another. It's going to be just there. So if we select the target, hit system, head straight for there. We should be able to do both achievements in one go, because that should be our warp jump. Then all we got to do is find the second rendezvous, and then that is it for the expeditions. Discovered by their expedition progress 55 light years. Wow. And we are now interstellar. Before we go and do the second rendezvous, let's just get into the space station. Always a nice place to visit anyway. Actually, it's quite cool when you watch the ship landing in third person. Collect reward. We got Supreme Hyperdrive upgrade, specialized warp blueprints. So effectively, that's now given us all the extra drives. We've got a hyperdrive module. And my inventory is. I'm not sure if that will actually relate to this starship, and this is at. Oh, here's the station override. I'm not going to move that. We'll put that in the high capacity. This can go to the exosuit. This can go to the exosuit. We're kind of zapping gold and silver, so right. And put that in the launch system. Pop up the booster. So all we got to do now is get to the second rendezvous. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. And it says that the rendezvous is down here. So here we are. We're just coming down on the planet. And what I've done is gone back to first person for this final segment. I'm assuming that the rendezvous point is somewhere. It seems to have disappeared. Wow, okay, we're on this. Wow, this is a pretty spectacular planet. It's certainly going to be worth walking around. So we are going to just land next to it. I know I could fly around and probably find where it's looking for, but we'll do it properly. This is the, whatever it is 692 in that direction. Must admit, it's nice to finish on a, well, it must be a tropical planet, or see, we're on a, yeah, we've got star bulb, occasional cloud, but it's abundant fauna. I'm gonna have to be completely honest. I used to find paradise planets relatively boring, but since they've made the most recent updates and the introduction of these big flying bugs, I mean, these things are really, really big. In fact, let's see if we can get a picture of them. What we got here? Not that good, actually. You take off. I think we'll see if we can get a nice close-in picture of our friend here. Shift to hide the menu. Maybe a little bit more height. See if we can get his best side. Just take that. Now I've completely disorientated myself. It says target aligned. Off we go. Right, guys, I think I found what the rendezvous point is. It looks like it's probably going to be this portal. I think it is the. Yep, we're finalising the signal. Okay, we've got a superheated storm coming in. There we are. We've now completed the rendezvous. Hello, Chechnya. Congrats from Poland. You've got to the end very quickly. We've got a storm coming in, so I want to get the ship in so that I don't have any real protection against superheated whatever it is. Right, I think I better get in the ship and do the outro in the ship itself. So we've now got this here. We can collect the reward for the there, and we've got orange postural plants, gold blue atlas fireworks. So yep, so we got that. Thank you, game. Of course, what we should be able to do now is claim this. This is Globemaster Cartographers Expedition Decal Plans banner. So we've now completed mission 5. And what we need to do now is come in here. So we've now completed all this. And what do we get here? Biological horror companion egg. Interesting. Well, we're going to take that. We got a companion egg. Let me just see at that. We got here living fertile egg ready to hatch. Now, one thing I do know is that I can't remember whose video I watched on this now. It was about a week ago. They were saying that not to hatch it straight away, but to do some bioengineering on it. Maybe if I can work out how to do that, I'll do a separate video on that. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video and the series. And what I will say is that some of you may think, well, this series has been a bit odd because I haven't tried to min-max through all the achievements, but to me, I get more pleasure out of playing No Man's Sky normally and then just picking up the achievements as I go along than trying to min-max the whole process. And I think overall it's taken me about 8 hours to do this altogether, taking into account the bits that I've edited out. And I think that's quite adequate considering we got 6 weeks to do it, and I'm pretty sure someone's done it in 2 hours flat or something like that, but to me that's not the way I play. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.